Hello. There's no kids on the stage, so you know what that means. You won't get pregnant. If it's on the stage. I'm just reading the sign and interpreting. That's not my fault. I can make the sign for the kids. Okay, that's a QR code. You can scan it. It's got everything I'm going to say. I decided I'm going to do a week of regular comedy. I don't do regular comedy at all. This week, I'm doing a week of regular comedy. So I Googled most popular topics and stand-up comedy sets. Google's first suggestion was a 4-hour article from 2 years ago, which listed these 6 common topics. 1, relationship and dating. Okay, I am not good at relationships or dating, but I'm really good at other people's relationships and dating. I make people laugh, I'm sweet for homemade ice cream, and I give terrible advice that people should instinctively better than to listen to. The infidelity is just a bonus to the people who pay me for that. 2, everyday life and observation. Did you ever notice that there's so many people coming out here? One of my friends told me that I need to get my eyes checked, so I walked through the door, and when I turned around to look at him, sure enough, he was blurrier than before. Right again. 3, current events and politics. If parents take production costs outside the country more expensive, it'll force us to buy domestically. Oh, like coffee? Most of America doesn't have the climate to grow coffee beans, but you know what we do make here in America? Delicious Mountain Dew cold red. Don't you worry. They can never put a tariff on our level. Or Bob just let me cuss it. Steve Harwell, singer of Smash Mouth, said, "My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way you like it, and you'll never get bored." So in some ways, I have this is hell. Also, when we think about the lyrics of the song, I'll start by Smash Mouth. Self-deprecating humor. When I was 18, I worked 2 jobs and took 22 credits in college, and I wound up working myself into exhaustion and getting shingles. The funny part is that one of my jobs was doing residential roofing, so it was kind of like I was taking my work home with me. And 6, 7 social commentary. Elon Musk is proving autism for everyone else. That's not his job. That belongs to Johnny Depp and Mary Stuart Masterson in the movie Better Than June. Mary Stuart Masterson in June has the kind of autism that makes her tap stuff, scream on buses, and requires supervision of her older brother, Benny. But Johnny Depp has the kind of autism that makes him brutally honest, but makes him dyslexic, and his life is a series of innovative comedy routines, usually performed by Charlie Chaplin. Musk is kind of the reverse of that guy. He's brutally dishonest and reads everything everyone ever said about him. His life is a series of inadvertent comedy routines, usually performed by someone with Charlie Chaplin's mustache. Show off. The Google second suggestion was a Reddit article titled "Opinions on Stand-Up Comedy Topics." The poster was Consistent Pirate 23, and you opened up with for background on early 40s autistic verbal technology. My dude, I'm in. He has 3 ideas. Let's hear them. Embarrassing situation. That's just another way of saying relationship and dating. One night after the bar, I was bringing a college guy together with my beloved, aka Fortress of Solitude. So we start wrestling, and I noticed she's kind of loud. I got Pomeranians downstairs. This is inappropriate for them or my parents were here. I threw a pillow over her to be loud into. She's into that. She dropped the pillow, so I put my right hand over her now. She's still into it. I lose my balance and try to stabilize my arm, and she's making really loud noise. I go move my hand back and accidentally hit her with a right cross. She reacted in a way I'd only seen in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. For the uninitiated, Arnold is an unstoppable machine looking for Sarah Connor when his brand new woman lands right across and breaks his glasses. He turns towards her saying, "God, only his eyes." She tosses her back about 10 feet into the wall. Same thing, only instead of being a robot sent from the future, with the redhead sent from NASA until I die. I don't know. 4-star performance, 0 notes. Too general sarcasm about being in my 40s. Sometimes I sneeze and throw my shoulder out. If the sneeze lands wrong, you can feel like a grenade in my sternum. I spent my 30s figuring out what will inevitably hurt me tomorrow, and I stopped doing that. Now, it keeps happening, and like, maybe I want to drink more. If I'm going to feel terrible, I'd like to earn it, you know? And 3, you heard about my hometown. In May of 1996, I walked back from school with my money head and lived on Cedar Road in Elwood. Police were blocking off the street, so instead of having my head over my house, I was Halloween and Christmas like minor. The police were investigating the death of Christian Scarabelli, since it was almost got a page, never feel it. And that's the end of my set. I'm doing lots of other movie reviews starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. on Twitch. Shop TV/Web music. You can turn this QR code around and scan it, and it'll take you there. I hope you show up, because if you don't, I'm going to watch your movie anyway.
I love losing things, you know me. I'm a regular Lucy. I guess.
I had a bunch of people pick movies, and I fixed them. It just so happened that the first two movies fixed themselves. Nicky picked Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Josh picked White Man Can't Jump. And that's usually what happens when White Man Can't Jump. They develop an arm for their shot. A Good Burger is tough to fix because it's a completely perfect movie. I sandwiched it together with Goodfellas to make good burgers. And I gotta say, it makes both movies better. If Keenan and Cal are playing parts of Ray Liotta and his wife. It improved both movies just a little bit. Because it takes that realism we're looking for in Good Burger, and it brings Keenan and Cal to Goodfellas. Drop Dead Freddy is the prequel to Nightmare on Elm Street movies. When Freddy is hanging out while you're awake, he's a good friend, then they lock him in the box of the green and he gets all training. He also goes from being British to being How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Hello.
One trio.
What about 10 things I hate about losing a guy in 10 days?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days I Hate About You? That's a long marquee. We're going to have to get 4 letters.
Thank you, no more questions, Governor.
Oh, okay. A Miracle on the Hudson. Well, that's not me about hockey, but the Hudson River is dangerous, so I made a movie about fighting hockey on the Hudson River and the disease you catch along the way. Anyone else ever seen a movie? You seen a movie? No Principal? Good Belushi? You have no idea. I can't even argue with me. Like, I just want to watch the Principal. You know about the Principal or the Substitute? The difference between the two movies. The Principal is Belushi. I think it's a Substitute.
Edward James Olmos?
No, that's the critic. Or High School High. The Big Little Toaster. The fact that the half baked and you made it custom. And we still call it the Big Little Toaster.
The baked little toaster.
The Big Little Toaster that everyone half baked little toaster. No, toaster that you can get time. You put it right down and it's sitting there for 3.5 hours, we got distracted watching the little. I heard a Toy Story, but we said no. That's already perfect for me, I don't know. Maybe you put the movie Kids by Harmony Green in there. Maybe it's Kids, maybe a little bit more dramatic. Maybe it's Kids. I don't know any movies about Florida. Don't see it, joke. Kids, this is guy that needs to live to the age of 5, or they stay in Florida, grandparent age. All the pieces had a new piece of terrible, and it's now you can see Bloomberg, and we got to forget that Mr. Stevens was doing that accent. Short circuit, and short circuit too. Whatever happened to Bloomberg? They never asked. He finished the printing press and his work was easy to reach. He got everything. Steve Bloomberg? No, that was 3 minutes at the beginning. That must have been Ted Danson's guy.
I'm allergic to Glutenberg.
I'm allergic to Glutenberg. It's the name of a future song. It's about what Hollywood did to Steve Glutenberg.
Steve Bloomberg showed up in Veronica Mars. He played a murderous man.
Man, because no one would have suspected even on Mars. No! I actually been in a baby within the last year and a half. No, that's the thing. I think he's the fourth most evil behind the baby. Like, the baby's one. Tom Selleck is the first mortgage is 2. Ted Danson is trickery and cheating women is 3. And then Steve Bloomberg. Just think, he's the guy who won. Remember, I forgot that. Just service time at the start during the speech, and they were like, let's get that away with you. Sometimes you give us a speech and you get it out. That's just how I think the movie end. It's like, it's a little bit of crime, but we're the good guys. They didn't need, we had to trick the women and sleep with us. There was no other option. They Then in the 90s, they couldn't do that anymore. So they did a kid movie where people got bullied and then they got kisses at the end. Hands nowhere, light check, first kid.
Every guy on Sanders was
No. Every Adam Sandler movie had a villain with the lead. He's the bad guy in every movie, and no one knew it. And Billy Madison, the only one not qualified for an hotel chain, is like a devil baby engaged. I've never got a movie for loved it. Big Daddy, questionable father still, just a killer kid. Kevin Bacon is like getting arrows. And like Tremors. Billy Madison during Tremors is now the movie I'm thinking of. Where he just walks aside and you're going to the road. I'm going to leave you. And they have 18 Tremors movies. But no, I'm not capable that the movie like Sandworms. And then that's how I do. That kind of brings me back to 15 movies. I don't do the thing and this is sounds like a little like Juice in the Hood. That's not a movie. You just take the past of Dolby and Young and put them into it. I think that's really cool. And then you're going to see the second video. And then it's still there. And it's not even like they did the Trick Words. None of them got four. They're all Tremors. I've seen Tremors go Hawaiian. I've seen them fighting ice. Not the ice, the chicken fighting. The actual ice, the ground. They're not even animal.
There's ice.
No, they're not fighting the band ISIS. There's a band, an instrumental band, very talented called ISIS. Then they have a change their name for some reason. Yeah. They didn't make Italian ISIS change their name. You lying in there, I'm ISIS. I'm not. Okay? You blew my cover. I'm going to give you men of that ISIS. Not the other one. Important differentiation. Anyone have a third? No, okay, well then I can't play. Better next time. Advice. Explosions in the Sky is also a band in my movie. I recommend it. Other ISIS band Explosions in the Sky, different kind. The instrumental round and the throwing tricks. They didn't talk about it. It was the lyrics.
Truly living stuff.
This is more relaxing. You have a little relaxing. Your whole set could just be set up as pedal and they didn't have any confidence style and not one of us is questioning it.
Well, I mean, question it, you could be wrong. I'm working on Narcissus.
Let's go next. I don't know if the mixer's still.
Up next to our mic, we're gonna have another favorite doing what they do best, which is.
So, how we doing? We doing well? We're coming to the end. We have Spice World, who's ready to spice up. Okay, well that's a good point. I didn't prepare anything, and I was gonna do a roast. I was gonna do a roast. That's what I was planning.
Half of your act literally is a roast of how like discombobulated I am on stage. So.
And the other half is ice cream, so I'm covering both ends of the huge spectrum.
Okay, are we happy? Are we good?
I feel wonderful.
All right, guys, let's give it up for Will Wagner.
Wouldn't it be funny if I only played music today? Okay, this is what my set wasn't going to be. It was going to be a roast, right? So I was gonna be like, oh, Josh sitting, you know, like the roast goes. I'm not doing that. Instead, I got hats, right? So right now I'm doing an impression of myself because I have my hat on.
How many hats do you have today?
That's an excellent question. This is hat number 2. Like, same impression, same guy wearing the hat, same guy wears hat, same impression, right? So that's 2 impressions I've done to myself. This one, this is when I'm in Montreal. I've never been there, so I can only imagine this is what I would be like. You know, we're moving a little hot right now. I'm gonna calm it down. So I was gonna ask you, instead of like doing the traditional roast, I was gonna ask you what you think is funny. Like, who has the thing that they think is funny, just a subject they want to hear jokes about?
Hats.
Hats? Great question. So this is what I would look like if I was in a different part of Canada. If I was in Vancouver, this would be me in Vancouver, but I would remind people that it's not a boot, it's a bout.
There's, I want to hear you talk about bears because there's a bear on that hat.
Oh, okay. So this is my nice hat. I only wear it when I'm really going out dressy. It's yellow. You've seen it. Oh, you know what else? I was going to talk about my favorite pickup lines, but I was going to really bring the mood down. Luckily, we started with some poetry that was real somber, so I'm going to keep that up. I worked as a bartender at Red Lobster. Hold for applause. No applause. Okay, so I'm responsible for my 3rd favorite pickup line that I've ever heard. Still no applause. I really thought, okay, girl walks in. She wants to get lobster bisque. I say, sir, lobster bisque. She goes, isn't this Red Lobster? I'm like, the world is a fun place. And she goes, can I get tomato basil? I'm like, sure. And I go in back and get it, laughing at it the whole time. I bring it back to the forward. That's where we call it the front of the store, the forward. That's all I start. And so we moved into 10 forward, and she's like, oh, I'll give you a credit card for the soup. And I take the credit card. I don't take it. I don't rob people at Red Lobster and get caught. And so I give it back, and I go, oh, there's a problem with your signature. She goes, what's that? I'm like, doesn't come with a phone number, right? And we went bowling. I asked her.
So it works!
Yeah. So I beat her by 200 points, no signature. And in my defense, right, I threw the first 5 strikes of game 1. I hadn't been bowling in years. At that point, you commit. You're like, either I have to pretend like I don't know how to bowl, or I throw 300 and she's like, no, I'm never going to date him again, but I gotta blow him. Like, he threw 12 strikes in a row. Like, that's gotta get something, right? And so I didn't go like that. I threw the first 5, and then we had game 2. I bowled through my legs. I only beat her by 130, but she got worse, so I was like, I'm not going to date you anymore. If you didn't learn anything from that exhibition, okay, that's number 3, right? So, when, this is if I was in the 1930s. So, my friend, when I wore this hat, he part of my second favorite pickup line. If the first pickup line, that was a direct offense, right? Like, that was just St. Louis Rams. That's football terms, right? Kurt Warner's Rams offense. You're not stopping that. Like, oh, there's probably your signature. And then you show, oh, what's that? I'm like, oh, cross field, pump fake, Hail Mary, landed nothing. But 2 is more what I call the power I, right? So there was this girl who I went to high school with who was very forward about things. And her friend was in the backyard, very backward about things. And she was like, that seemed like fun. And so someone was walking back there, and she was covering the door because she's a good friend. And she has to pull him to the side, and she wants to make out with him. She puts her arm on his shoulder, right? Spike runs out of power I. That's how you know it's good formation. So she's just directing him. She's like, look, I know I'm fat and ugly, but will you hook up with me? And he's like, how do I respond to that? And then she leans in, she goes, you can put it anywhere. Now that's what we call the option. Because she shuffled it back to the running back, and out of nowhere, he's like, I don't know how to react to this. And sure enough, they were making out in no time. That's how I know it was number 2. It wasn't better than number 3.
What is happening?
Happening. So my favorite pickup line is going to make you real sad. Okay, so I was at my friend's house, and his sister has had a crush on me for the longest time, and I would never do anything with my friend's sister because I'm a human being. So she's getting drunk, real drunk, and my friend's there, and he's hitting it off with her friend. She doesn't like this. So there's no way to go through this easy. So he's getting blown in the backyard, and she runs back there and kicks him in the face. He's telling me a story. I'm like, hold on. Is she Eddie Gordo from Tekken? Did she go on one hand and capoeira kick you? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, I was looking on the ground. I'm like, what? So you're in someone's backyard. You're like, can't get a blowjob. You know what? I better just lay down in the grass. Like, this was his plan. Like, could I deserve to get kicked in the face? Right? So she throws up and passes out by a tree. I'm waiting online for the bathroom. Can't wait to go home. She walks back in, looks me dead in the eyes, puts her hand on my shoulder, goes, you have to make out with me. My mom's dying of cancer. And sure enough, I did. Okay? I'm not happy. Okay? But she Bill Belichick me. She found some rule I didn't know existed. And like, if I take a knee on third down, I'm allowed to kick it through the upright for 2 points as long as I have a punter. I'm like, who taught you the rules of making out with people? You know what? I'm probably running pretty late, but I'm also thirsty. And they said I wouldn't get a use for that Capri Sun that my nieces opened yesterday. But
Is it a repackaged Capri Sun?
no, they opened up the straw and realized they already had Capri Sun. I'll never forget that. I'm gonna go with this one. So, I've done a lot of impressions. This is what I would look like if I dressed up as the character from Dumb and Dumber from the head up.
I was thinking more Dr. Seuss.
I'm really good at impressions now, aren't I?
We want different cookie.
Offering the cookie.
You're not allergic to peanuts, are you, Cookie Monster? You don't have an EpiPen? I do. Oh, okay, good. Oh my god, are we going to Jurassic Park? Think about how long I need you to We're just gonna re-outgroom this.
I'm not Captain Magic. Those are my impressions of me with a lot of people. If I lived in the South, I'd have a little bit of a draw. I think that's my trick. Thank you. but you're gonna go home and you're gonna want to have these seal packs because I think I'm hoping when I said seal packs, you can say it. Come on, you can like na 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 seal packs. Come on, I don't care. Okay, that's fair. I won't have seal. Next week is sea lion. I'm just gonna go alphabetical. Back. So I've been watching a lot of NBA basketball lately. It's like me right this set. Playing facts about seals and a song time per minute. Seal fact 1. What is the lifespan of a seal? Seals generally have a lifespan of 20 to 30 years in the wild. Though some species, like a harbor seal, live up to 40 years in captivity. Females often live longer than males. Lifespan can vary between different species of seal. The otter seal is 62 years old, which is one reason why all the other seals have decided to shun him. Seal fact 2. Can seals outrun humans? They can outrun a human on a slippery rock and can climb nearly vertical cliff. Fur seals exhibit sexual dimorphism, which means adult males are much larger, 370% than adult females. That means that a 6'4" seal with a northern fur seal that would likely be under 2 feet tall, but if not, it's important to use the human and make it. Seal fact 3. Why do seals smile? Seals don't smile the way humans do. Some species, like leopard seals, have a mouth structure that creates the illusion of a smile. This is due to their permanently held mouth to get a hear medicine, especially when combined with their sharp teeth. Additionally, some seals may open their mouth to display visual threat, particularly during mating season or when they're feeling pregnant. I've been to smile a lot, seals. Smile. Lie. Seal fact 4. Why do seals hit their bellies? Seals flap their bellies for several reasons. Primarily, they love warm communication and displays of dominance of territory and allocacy. That's a word. They use this behavior when they grab down and sort of remote distance. It's also a way for males to show up their strength during daily displays. So if you're going to hit your belly around a seal, make sure to specify whether you want to fight or fuck. And you play seal against from a road, then we're gonna fight. Oh. Seal fact 5. How aggressive are seals? Seals are generally not naturally aggressive towards humans, but they can become aggressive when they feel threatened, especially when protecting their young or rotary. They are more likely to show aggression if they're cornered or their escape route to see blocked. So if you're gonna fight a seal in a large round room with a lot of exits, the best chance of victory. Seal fact 6. Pinnipeds, commonly known as seals, are widely distributed as diverse class of carnivorous, fin-footed, semi-aquatic, mostly marine mammals. They comprise of distinct families with more than 34 species and more than 50 extinct species described from fossils. The seal I'm looking to take down still has both here. Seal fact 7. Married. Many seal species are coupling, meaning a single male mating with multiple females. Males establish dominance through collisions of aggression, physical contact, like biting or neck biting, and vocalization. The song Kiss from a Rose is the main vocalization used by Batman on the book, not denying effectiveness. When they divorced, I concluded that seal was possessive and might have had a lot of temper, just saying. Seal fact 8. Biggest threat to seal, hunting. Human greed and the rest of the many seal population. In the past, millions of seals have killed their valuable meat, rubber, and pelts. In some countries, seals are still killed in large numbers because fishermen blame them for the decline of fish. If a seal annoys you though, or threatens you, like what do you do? Like let's say you're there with a Love Mountain Dew and parody song, and this fucking seal comes out of nowhere and do a parody version of his own song, putting his face on an animal seal using CGI. For a Mountain Dew commercial? I think if the musician seal would put in that animal in danger, if something happens to the musician seal, will I get his Mountain Dew commercial? Probably. But I'm not doing this, I'm just doing it to protect the innocent seal. I'm not going after the guilty one. Seal fact 9. Defense. When threatened, seals won't hesitate to effectively use their teeth or jaws in defense. I think the damage done by a bite wouldn't be bad enough. Seals can also carry infectious bacteria and conditions that can be transmitted to humans. In fact, seals don't even have to bite someone to make them sick. Just one seal I know gets so much cocaine that they go kiss from a rose. That's like the weekend I can't feel my face for pinnipeds. Seals love the party, but we should never touch them. Seal. Seal fact 10. What to do if a seal attacks you? If a seal attacks you, especially a large seal, like a leopard seal, the priority is to stay away from the water's edge and avoid being pulled into the water. If pulled in, kick the seal's head repeatedly and try to get away. If possible, use an available object to strike the seal's head. After the attack, seek medical attention for any wounds and consider rabies, post-exposure, prophylaxis, especially if you were bitten. Seal song crazy is the rabies music. If you're bitten with a seal, you can probably see a doctor right. Seal back 11. 5 days seal heat. Seal diets vary from species to species, so most eat a large amount of fish. Squid, mollusk, crustaceans, shellfish, and krill are all on the menu for some seal species. No mention of Mountain Dew. One standout species, leopard seal, which hunts and eat penguins, seabirds, and other seals. If I was going to fight a seal, I'd go and train with a leopard seal first and get strategic advantage. Seal back, well, why can't you touch seal? While seals may appear cute and cuddly, they're wild animals, which is not the approach. They're wild animals protected by law, opposed to both you and them. Touching or approaching seals can scare them, potentially forcing them back into the water before they're ready. Additionally, seals can transmit disease to humans, so why would let seals commercials from Mountain Dew? Luckily, he's only infected the Baja Blast so far. Get back to 13, vulnerability. Seals are vulnerable to human disturbance. Disturbance can have negative consequences for seals, including injury or separation of mothers and their pups. It's important to keep your distance at least 100 meters or 328 feet. Keep dogs under close control. So if you see a seal within 328 feet of Mountain Dew protecting all off their head, that's what a seal would do. Seal back 14. How many seals kill humans? Leopard seals are the only seal known to regularly hunt and kill warm-blooded prey, including other seals. Although rare, there are a few records of adult leopard seals attacking humans. There's also been one fatality when a researcher was snorkeling in Antarctic waters and was killed by a leopard seal. And that's why I'm going to train with him, because a musician seal is actually a human being. Seal back 15. What does seal fear? Since seals are naturally fearful of humans getting too close, it's likely to probably normal routine, which includes feeding, sleeping, bathing, and nursing their young. But seal is only one human being to be scared of. Apparently, he's like my neighborhood. Mountain Dew is like my children. And hiding little boards in a room like 3 socks as an adolescent. Speed round. 5 bucks about seals. Seals sleep on land when they have blood or are too warm. When sleeping in water, seals are usually in a position called bottling, where their bodies are kind of dished out, remaining completely underwater. No, don't fight seal in water. 17. Seals know how to hold their breath. Dives vary per species. Harbor seals can stay underwater for up to 30 minutes, but elephant seals can hold their breath for up to 2 hours. Scientists found that seals and other marine mammals can pack large amounts of oxygen into their lungs without clogging them up. In fact, I want to fight a seal in the desert. Seal back 15. The walrus and leopard seal don't look like they have ears or fur glands. However, they're actually hiding underneath the surface of their skin. What's missing is a peanut, our physical genital. That's why seals can hold it with me and find a leg. Seal back 19. Seals are known as dogs of the sea. While unrelated to dogs, seals share certain traits. They're known to be curious, playful, and sociable. But remember, seals are protected by the Marine Mammal Protection Act, which makes it illegal to harass, pursue, or damage animals in their environment. Oh, look at him, man. Watch him get right now. Seal back 20. I read better apparently using for humans than seal that we use in oral seals the animal. Now, if you missed all that, I can speed run it for you. 20 pictures of seal facts. You scroll through one at a time. 1. I challenged a 62-year-old seal, aka the scourge of sealdom. 2. I am not worried that he's 6 foot 4, but I refuse to battle on slippery surfaces like slick rock, ice, or marble. 3. I'm smiling like a leopard seal. 4. I hit my belly to show dominance to you, seal. 5. Seal, you need to meet me in a round room with many exits. 6. Seal, you are a 2-year pinniped. 7. Seal, you couldn't kill that. We're not going to include anyone else in Mountain Dew. 8. So I need to protect Mountain Dew with parody songs and actual seals like Restream Test. 9. Because you wrote the song about cocaine in my second least favorite Batman movie. 10. You're so crazy, it's like rabies in my ears. 11. And I'm willing to train with electric seal for as long as necessary. 12. In battle, I'm going to cut your ass up within the limits of the law. 13. If I see you within 328 feet of Mountain Dew, it's on. 14. Because seal is still like one human, and humans still like half a million still here. Numbers are on my side. 15. You poser, you don't parody songs, don't drink Mountain Dew, and you are not a real seal. 16. I'm not fighting you in water. 17. I'm not fighting you in the desert. 18. I'm not scared of your singing. 19. I don't want any of your excuses. 20. And I fixed your parody song about Mountain Dew, and I have one more verse and chorus that you can do in your regular version. Kids from a Mountain Dew code rose, capo on the 3rd fret, intro. There used to be a green towers of Kansas to me. became caffeine on the desk next to me. I became a cup full of ice I can't spill. Did you know that when it glows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to an orange juice. Base concentrate. Ooh, the more I get you, the flavors I feel. Yeah, yeah. Calcium, disodium, yellow dyes and sodium benzoate. That is some of what's in Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew. There's so much I can't tell you, so much you can say. Ooh, remains high fructose corn syrup. Concentrate, baby. Caffeine is like a grown addiction night and night. Won't you tell me is that healthy, babe? No. Did you know that when it flows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to an orange juice based concentrate. Do the more I get you, the better I feel, yeah. Calcium, disodium, yellow dyes and sodium benzoate. I've been kissed by the dew on the brain. I've been kissed by the dew on the brain. If I should kiss by the dew on the brain, if I'm kissed by the dew on the brain, there's so much I can tell you, so much you can say. See, I chose to repeat the same verse once again. What a pity! To me, that's like another chorus if it was a verse. Won't you tell me is that phone ain't working? But did you know that this song blows? My eyes become large when the end of this song can be seen. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from the dew cold rosé. Do the more I get, the danger my health. Yeah, yeah. And now that red dye is my doom, cold the drink is my swollen tested. Baby, I compare you to an orange juice based concentrate. Do the more I get, you the flavors I feel. Yeah, yeah. Calcium, disodium, yellow dyes, sodium benzoate. Calcium, disodium, yellow dyes, sodium benzoate. Take that, Jill. Okay, I'm not enough left, but I do want to tell you about stuff I'm doing. You might have just heard that music. I'm going to music again on Wednesday. I'm going to watch a movie called 16 Candles before that. You can do that on the break at 6 p.m. And then I'm going to run over to a location and play music. It's going to be music that I care about. Maybe. No word from the Mountain Dew people or sealed yet, but they know it's them. If Mountain Dew asks to play cool, like I'm going to be them to get cool to talk about. And I think that's the end of my set.
Where are you performing on Wednesday?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember the thing. I think it's Katie's.
Yeah, that would be it. Okay. Are you featuring Katie's?
No, Nicholas John is, and he goes, you have to come out. And I'm like, oh, you didn't promote that at all either. We're just saying.
Okay. My last fun before I...
That's Wednesday, at Katie's, we're online. If you can't find me, you're not trying hard enough.
So who is that? 7? So who's the next one after 7?
I have 9. Does anyone have 8?
8. Oh, this is a fun one. Okay. What's say on 8?
Play a song about a relationship where you're you, but your significant other is late like John.
Okay.
I can do that. Gotta be a 3-minute song, Frankie.
Music is
a really interesting endeavor. Because if you go and you want to play oboe, they go and say, hey, you like oboe? And you say, yeah. And then they say, here's a bunch of oboe songs. Just worry about playing it in English. But if you're a vocal major, they're like, oh, so you speak English, but do you sing in German? And I'm like, no, I don't even speak in German. And they're like, well, you're going to have to. I got excited because they said, we can do Girl from Ipanema. And I'm like, okay, I'll go there, I'll practice the guitar. I'm like, no, you're just going to sing. I'm like, but I feel naked. I feel nakeder than if I wore only knee pads.
Very specific.
I know, we're wrestling, you know? Knee pads make you feel
Not
like
my mind way.
Well, I was a music minor and I'm a huge wrestling fan, so you're speaking all my languages.
I'm really, this is a jock-based I'm a jock-based artist. All the time during rehearsal, I would sing 3 words specifically in a way that made everyone uncomfortable. And I mean, we got to the actual performance. I watched it sweat, and it was wonderful. See if you can figure out which 3 words I do.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
They didn't let me play guitar. They should have played guitar.
We're sticking it to now.
Tall and then young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. When she passes, each one she passes goes. Ah! When she walks, it's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle. When she passes, each one she passes goes. Ooh! Oh, but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes right ahead. When she passes, I smile, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. This is one part to it. It's like this. We're going to do it again. We're going to go la, 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 but we're not there yet. Oh, well, it goes la, la, yes, did it, don't tell me. It goes la, 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 double time, la, 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 okay, good, stop. Yeah, this is a nice song on the road about the
You ever listen to these songs? They write songs like
Like this is Disney wrote a song about the
In my head, we're better monarchy.
Not that part.
While we're there, I wouldn't dare speak your name, and we just hype tell the story, and we never have to pretend to deny never after anymore. Although I couldn't tell you why, we'd have to die to write it, but we could do it again. We would lie to deceive, I would die to believe from subtleties to softer lips. For every word brings on each notebook page I've written for you 1,000 times in my head. For every word you said, and that's how I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. I never saw you coming, and I guess I never thought you'd feel this real again. With just a single phrase at the end of days, down my last breath I whisper you. When I'm scared to death, you say I won't die. Whisper to you when I'm scared to death. You say I won't die, and that you'll always lead me home.
I hate that I like this. This is driving me crazy.
What do you need? Hair tie?
I need to know how to tie my hair up. Oh man, I've been going to backwards hats since I was in business. I'm not getting it. I've shown this shirt backwards because they keep on sticking to the guitar, and it is awkward, like the stickiness. So I'm trying to turn the hat backwards. I'm going to start doing crisscross soon, okay? So, will you read what's on number 30? It's kind of funny.
Play two songs at the same time that are both titled Jump.
Now, jump. You should know that. Crisscross is not having anything today. As we stand here, totally crossed out, commence to make you jump. The Mac Dad'll make you jump. The Daddy Mac will make you jump. Crisscross will make you jump. Don't try to compare us to another bad little fad on the Mac and the Mac. Give you something that you never had. Make you bump, wiggle and shake your rump. Cause I'll be kicking and playing and makes you wanna jump. How high, really high, cause I'm just so fly. A young, lovable type of guy. Everything is to the back with a little slack. Cause inside out is wiggling back. I can stop pumping and keep jumping. R&B, rebel crap is what I'm dumping. Ain't no sucker duck crisscross, we know that. So when they ask, do they rock? Oh, believe that. Jump! Some of them try to run, but they can't run like this. Some of them try to run, but they can't. Some of them try to run, but they can't run like this. Some of them try to run, but they can't. Cause I'm the make Mac Daddy. Cause I'm the make Mac. I'm the make Mac Daddy. I'm the make Mac. Jump! The Mac Dad'll make you jump! Daddy Mac will make you jump! Crisscross will make you beat!
Run to the Mississippi! Run to take us away! Take us
weather comes me all. All I know is that we gotta get it. We gotta make it on. Oh, oh, oh. But I guess we're gonna have to take control. Oh, it's up to us. We've got to take it on. Oh, couple times in a life, we go in a direction. You gotta know what you know. Couple times in a life, wanna be bigger. Gotta keep on pushing. Gotta take control, yeah. But I found out nothing is given. Don't know where the time may fall. All I know is that we gotta get it. We gotta make it on. Oh, oh, oh. And I guess we're gonna have to take it on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. It's up to us. We got to take it on.
Apologies, blame the Apple people. How's everyone doing? Oh my God, there's so much of me.
There's so much of me.
The guitar case was empty without any Fraggles in it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Do you want to switch the mic stand out?
I'll just use this as my tablet. Sorry, this is technical difficulties. This doesn't go on my track record for taking too much time.
What, son of a bitch? I'm like,
You and I are like peas in the same each other's sandwiches. My name is Will Wagner. I play comedy and do music. And when I'm not on stage, I'm writing. And I write too much. So I have a spinner over here, because I have an album. It's got music on it. Boo. But if you want to spin that, you can pick what I do for my set. It might be comedy, it might be music. For example, Juan Trigo was the first spinner, and he picked a song called Yogini Sapo, which is just one nonsense word said for 3 minutes. So if you want to change that, throw me money. Oh, it's a great song, I'm sorry, it's on the album, you should buy it. It's very straightforward, it just goes Yogini Sapo, and you can sing whatever words you come up with, because it doesn't fucking matter. Sorry. I just realized my tuner was on because I hit it with my massive bicep. Found it.
there it is.
You give me support. spin the wheel. I'm gonna do that work for 15 minutes. You give suppose that's marketing, motherfuckers. Give me your suppose. Okay, great answer. Now we're going with number 5. Who here knows what number 5 is?
Original music funny.
Oh, original music funny. This is a sing-along. Good luck.
Good luck.
This is a song called I'm in Love. It's about how a relationship of mine ended because I love the movie Drumline. The sing-along goes... Goes ba 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 ba. Love ba 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 feels ba 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 like you're letting me down. You understand? Ba 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 love ba 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 leaves ba 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 be ba 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 no line ba 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 need ba 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 speed ba 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 no ba 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 we ba 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 see ba 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 road. Good job. I don't love you anymore. I don't love you any less. What I need from you is just a little more time, 'cause I don't love you. I just love watching the movie Drumline. Thank you. Sound like angels. And you're singing for the verse too. Hell yeah! Ba ba da ba, spin that shit. Ba 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 da ba, spin that shit. Ba 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 da ba, spin that shit. Okay, I'm gonna do the real verse. Okay, look, I'm in love. At least it feels like it. I put on a show. I'm in love. At least I used to be. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta stop this song. Thank you very much. Number 4, that could be anything. Let me look at my list. I got one. I'm a professional. Now, this could be a song about my dead dog that'll really raise the spirits. It could be a song about spirits that'll really lower the spirits. Or it could be a song about how I write music and it could really lower all your spirits. Spirits? Okay. Okay, this is a song about how it feels to be me writing a song. It's called Parasite. Let my shadowy spectator by reading my thoughts nonchalantly. It haunts when it wants to go dancing with my fingertips. Every time it drops a line that hooks my lip, like to flip a switch and trip my light bulb. With every brittle bit of filament, I trip a little flicker leaning hanging in my room under the wall. Becking, calling, crawling underneath the skin to make me sing with the sugary sweetness. Another tune I can't complete. I change each word, try to define an attraction, to find the lines, stepping overreacted about the phrases. They're repeating them is making me crazy. Screaming volume, I don't sleep. Like a parasite underneath my skin. Promise I'll never let you in. Parasite, won't you bite down now? Would you hate to evolve? Wouldn't you hate to evolve? A little terrified, won't you bite down now?
No. Front row. We have something happening with Will Wagner. Yay!
Something is happening. I'm not sure what it is. Hold on one second. It's a game show.
It's who I am.
I got a good source of chairs.
I got a good source.
Zero plug for chairs.
I know, everyone sees me without a sweatshirt like how I'm using it. I promise poetry. Here's the thing.
I wanted to do a game show. So there are two sides to this, right? This side is poetry. Okay? Your poetry.
That's perfect plan.
And that side is comedy.
Comedy.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Comedy.
So I'm going to be doing poetry, but you have to laugh the whole time, and you cannot laugh at all. And I will be awarding points based on which team is better. Switch teams. Okay, sign number 5.
Did you bisexuals not do that?
Okay. The first round is sonnets. I will be doing one sonnet.
I'm not permitted to laugh. This is horrible.
We grew up sharing common days, assailed by friends and lightness. Somewhere underneath the blaze of summer sun and brightness, we stare with eyes of younger souls, wishing the fall would never come. Along beaches, we paid the tolls, remembering times when we were young. Times of confused zeal for lust, staring long-term at vacation. Why aren't you laughing? I compare them all to you. Patient, sweet, your mountain dust, bubbling rising carbonation. I'll always love you, Mountain Dew. Okay, they went around 1.
That was really hard. Always loving Mountain Dew.
So loud on comedy over here.
That's not fair at all.
No!
What is that?
I know! Crowd. That was on me. I'm sorry. Comedy. That was. I ruined round 1. Okay.
Are we not allowed to
So I get a penalty. This is for me not handing myself my Mountain Dew. I'm also the ref, so this is for me sullying the good name of Mountain Dew. And I'll be awarding 1 timeout. That's the end of science. Time for a drink. That's a close one.
Chug.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was a double dribble on me. I got some on my lip.
That's penalty.
Double dribble mouth. It's on me. Okay. On to haikus. This is my selling out to Disney haiku. Keep laughing. Beauty and the Beast, Monsters University, The Little Mermaid. Okay, nothing? Okay. I got you. This is my selling out to the Marvel wing at Disney haiku, but I got the other pants so they can win me back. Infinity War, Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers Endgame. Tough crowd. This is what I call Jurassic Park Hype 1. Jurassic Park 1 remains in memory as download DNA. They're kicking it, but it's a close game. Could be anyone still. Jurassic Park Hype 2. Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World Jurassic Park. That's the whole hype. This is my M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan's surprise birthday parties end with a twist. This is what I call High Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the name of a city, movie, and cream cheese. Edward Scissor haikus. Edward Scissorhands is an awful nickname for fingering women. Okay. 2 Marys, 1 haiku. Bible Mary and there's something about Mary. Get weird with That's some more haiku. The moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's a fatality. Oh, props.
Not looking.
Yeah.
Is that a Squirtle?
Oh,
Is there a Squirtle? I love a Squirtle. Now I'm just crying.
cry. Monkey's gotta fly. Someone throw a banana. Fuck, I think I'm high. Now we're on to limericks.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. You moved when you went over there? That's encroachment. It's also technically traveling. It might be icing. I don't play much hike. It's definitely a neutral zone infraction. That's a football thing. But it's also a neutral zone infraction in terms of Star Trek.
How do I know what icing is?
Okay. Round 3. Limericks. T2 Judgment Limerick.
Oh no.
Come with me if you want to live means you've got an orgasm to give. But the robot with pecs ain't giving you sex, even if you find it attractive. Out for Limerick. Once Richie did some blow. Around town he put on a show. So Steven Seagal was asking you all, why did Richie do Bobby Lupo? This is a Will Limerick, okay? There once was a poet named Will who doesn't like being called Phil. While writing a limerick about a limerick, and once again, don't call me Phil. Okay. RoboCop limerick. There once was a man named RoboCop who couldn't find a rhyme for RoboCop. So one day, RoboCop, the worst RoboCop, and oh yeah, Solo Mop rhymes with RoboCop. I'm gonna get a shot clock violation if I don't close this up because the production days have a time limit. That's a personal foul. It's actually a technical foul. It's a flagrant foul. It's a delay game. And I'm gonna stop there. Thank you very much for your time. Someone's gotta clean up the paper.
Hold on.
I was watching the pain on their side, and sometimes I would say stuff that wasn't even jokes, and you weren't laughing.
I hate it here. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. What the fuck?
Didn't see that coming.
This is your friend now.
Have you ever seen anything Will does comedy?
No. Also, that just kind of felt like 10 minutes of being edged because I was not permitted to laugh. So now I'm also pissed off. But that's my own shit. Anyway, I don't have a list. I don't even know what's happening. Hold on.
Bobby Lupo!
So funny. It's like, no, that was like the funniest thing that you've ever done here. I'm really sad that I didn't.
Well, I wish you would have expressed it. Okay, so I'm gonna need 3 people who want to play a game show.
Yes!
Okay, I need people to be up front. 1, 2, 3. So, I feel like Law and Order's gotten bad rap recently. I'm going to talk about Law and Order that everyone loves, the Big Boss Man. Who doesn't love the Big Boss Man? Anyone? See? No hands. No hands. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about the Big Boss Man from his wiki. Only sometimes I'm going to lie. And that's how points are determined. I'm going to give you a fact about the Big Boss Man. And we're going to go distance 1, 2, 3, and whoever gets the most points gets to pick which ice cream they get. Whoever gets the least points has to eat it in front of me. No, I'm sorry.
Both seem like winning.
So question 1. The Big Boss Man's real name is Ray Washington Trailer Jr. Yes or no? Okay, that's not a good point. That is his name. Contestant 2. The Big Boss Man had a sidekick who was half his side called the Little Boss Man. True or false?
No, he was the tiny boss.
The no is correct. He didn't exist. That was a lie. That's how I lied. Okay, I want to give a baseline of what lying looks like. Some of you might have never seen it. Now, we're going to start out with his journey into WWF. I can say it. They were in the Wildlife Foundation at the time. They were wrestlers.
Now, was the Big Boss Man a former corrections officer from Cobb County, Georgia? Contestant 3. That's a point, okay? 1-0-1 after round 1. So excited. I got it. That's why I made 3 contestants, not number. Round 2. What's the Big Boss Man's first theme? Did you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia? Did that contestant 1?
You sang with enough enthusiasm to go with it, it's true?
That's right. It's not. His first theme was Good girls, I can understand mixing them up. Contestant number 2, round 2. Was his manager a pimp named the Doctor of Style Slick? Okay, well, that's why you're not a contestant. Not saying whether you're right or wrong. That is correct. Contestant number 3. Was his partner a former biker turned Akeem African Dream, formerly known as the One Man Gang? That's true. That is true. So, round 3, contestant number 1. Were they known as the Twin Towers as a tag team? It was 1987. They didn't have case then. So that's the point. That's correct. So was the Big Boss Man's rival a former inmate named Nails who he might have abused in prison, and he was the good guy?
So random, but I was like false.
No, it was Nails, and he talked like this. Boss Man, come for your boss man. And he was a voice modulator, so way better than that. But he played the song from Vince McMahon, so he was a pioneer in other ways. Round 3, question 3. Was the Big Boss Man's signature move in ring known as the Boss Man Slam? Ding. That's correct. So we're looking at a 2-2-1, 2-1-2. Oh, wait. My apologies. I'm sorry. That line score could have been on me. I said at the beginning everyone heard me. So, round 4. Was the Big Boss Man's other signature move in the ring when his butt would come undone during a match and he'd expose his belly button?
That sounds like kind of homoerotic early 90s, late 80s wrestling stuff they would do, so I'm going to say yes.
It was, but it was unintentional. He just didn't have buttons and function. It wasn't part of the gimmick. It was an inadvertent consequence of being a great athlete. Yeah. Dude, that's how they same, but it was in front of us. Okay, so we're going to move on from that. Now, when the Big Boss Man came back, did he fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania? And get hung from a cage?
Wait, I almost think I remember seeing this as a toddler. I'm pretty sure he did.
That is correct. He got hung in front of everybody at WrestleMania. They're like, we gotta save the hanging for our big event. WrestleMania in the 90s. Catch the feeling. Now, follow-up, did he feud in a cage in the future versus a guy in what he called a kennel from hell match, where dogs surround him?
It's not true. False.
It's true. Now, that's a 3.
You're just telling a story.
Did he eat that man's dog?
I want to say no, but I feel like it's yes.
It is yes, he did eat it, and then, I'm sorry, that's incorrect, I'm sorry. No, he fed it to him, he fed his own dog to him. I had it backwards. I'm sorry, you don't get a point.
I was reading your mind wrong.
I was thinking it wrong, that makes sense.
You're an asshole.
I'm sorry.
Partly psychic. You suck.
Well, I think you're in the lead, so you're really psychic.
They're all tied.
Everyone's tied because I'm a great game show host. Yeah, well, speaking of sexual, was Big Boss Man known as the Hardcore Champion more than 6 times?
That almost sounds too tame. I'm gonna go with no.
He wasn't a 6-time hardcore champion. He was only a 4-time hardcore champion. Great pickup.
Great pick.
That's a point. That's gonna put you in the league.
Well done,
Okay.
For
In the game.
hardcore.
So now,
Who gave this guy black?
okay. Hold on. Okay, that's a good guess. That's gonna be another point. Okay, now, did I ever sell the Big Boss Man ice cream?
Yes.
I didn't. Okay,
That's like 0.
we're down to 2.
That's terrible. You're such a sweet boy. You should have.
I know, he should have bought it from me, but he died like a quitter. About ice cream, not about life. Not about life. He should have cared about the ice cream. Final questions. Contestant 1. I'm going to name gimmicks of the Big Boss Man, and you tell me whether or not, yes or no, speed round until we have a winner. Was he known as Big Bubba?
Bubba was originally one of his names?
That's correct. Was he known as the Boss?
Yes.
Was he known as the Guardian Angel?
I don't think so.
He was known as Guardian Angel. We have a winner. Contestant 2, excellent knowledge of the Big Boss Man. As is tradition on all Big Boss Man game shows, will be played out with the second WWF's theme. Ooh, did you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia? Cobb County, Georgia, you'll be eating ice cream. Because the ice cream man is doing game shows, you better watch out. You'll be eating ice cream. Okay, the 3 flavors are cookies and cream and bourbon. I like that one. It's got dairy in it. The mango ice, and the third is Patrice's Punch. It's a strawberry fruit punch ice. So I figure you're a winner. You're gonna get an ice either way. So you get to pick your favorite. Which one are you going with? Oh, that was the wrong one. You lose. No. That's just, I'm just overstimulated from all the game show stuff. I'm sorry. You do get that one. And tomorrow I'll be hosting trivia at Napper Tandy's in Northport. Look into camera. Oh.
You tuned the camera.
I'm learning promos one step at a time. And on that note, I gotta grab ice cream out of the fridge. I almost lost you there.
That was Will Wagner and his fucking game show.
I was gonna do, but I really didn't expect a game show.
That was amazing.
We'll see you next time.
Did very well.
I am going to introduce to the stage our very, very favorite Will Wagner. We have many Will Wagners. This Will Wagner is our favorite Will Wagner. I don't know what he's going to do. Let's find out.
Playing guitar, sitting. You know, I really like the idea of free writing. For one, it means I don't have to prep anything before I get here, which is what I'm into. You'll find out. And I wrote this song at 3 p.m. I haven't played it yet, so I'm excited for everyone to hear it, even me. But before that, in order to show you that I can learn from things, I have a gig on Saturday. It's for Dominique Matchka. She is doing a fundraiser where she's showing Empire Records and Spice World back to back. I'll be doing comedy and ice cream. I'll be reenacting the whole movie. Incredible, right? Both of them at the same time together. It's going to be a real important show. I hope you make it. I don't know if you know this, but I've recently ranked #1 funniest person in America by myself. It's a select voting committee, and I have irrational confidence. Like Jamal Crawford on the Knicks, I will just throw him up from half court. Like, who has an idea that they don't think is funny, that they want me to try to make funny? And I want you to challenge it. Go ahead. Just throw up your hand. 1, 2, 3, shout it out. If it's longer than a sentence, I'm not going to remember it. Look at me. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Genetic mental illness.
Genetic mental illness. Okay. So I will start out with a joke. That might be too easy for me. Does anyone want to throw in a second suggestion to make it harder? Did I hear dildo? An elong dildo. Okay. So get out your thesaurus. It's going to be a fun time. Good jokes. And can I get a third one? Snails. Okay. Elong, dildo, snails, and was it chemical mental illness or physics and biological? Genetic. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at the sciences. Okay. Well, while I figure out how to make a joke, just in general, I'll tell you, at 3 p.m. today, I wrote this song. I write really good choruses, and then verses happen. And I decided that I was just going to take old jokes that were known by everyone and do them for the verses. Ooh, I sound all struggling.
So, who knows the name of this game show?
That's the movie I'm thinking
That's
of.
it.
Almost right.
Fighting Edition.
Almost right. That's not the movie.
Without further ado, let's give it up for Will Wagner.
Hello, my name is Will. I did 2 years in Binghamton for music, and while I was up there was an acapella group called the Binghamton Crosbys, and they played a song called Chicago. A few months ago, I did a set about the Karate Kid, and I learned one of the Chicago songs, but it was the wrong one from the Karate Kid, because all the Chicago songs sound the same. So I'm going to play my favorite Chicago song. It's not by the band, but it's a sing-along. The chorus is always the same. It goes, I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. And the verse is also sing-along, but you're only going to repeat the third line. You're going to yell it back at me. It's going to be like, a man and his wife came in for a lollipop. What kind of lollipop said I? The sucker, she said, and sucker I did, and I could never go back anymore. I grew in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a hose. What kind of hose said I? Well, rubber, she said, and rubber I did, and I could never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a beverage. What kind of beverage said I? Well, liquor, she said, and liquor I did, and I could never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for some playing cards. What kind of playing cards said I? Well, poker, she said, and poker I did, and I could never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a Ford. What kind of Ford said I? Well, Explorer, she said, and Explorer I did, and I could never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a decal. What kind of decal said I? Well, sticker, she said, and sticker I did, and I could never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a cartoon space robot. What kind of cartoon space robot said I? Well, Bender, she said, and Bender I did, and I could never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for some cake. What kind of cake said I? Well, Larry said, and Larry I did, and I could never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I
back anymore.
A man and his wife came in for a bandage. What kind of bandage, said I? Well, finger, she said. And finger I did, and I can never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I had a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for some rockabilly. What kind of rockabilly, said I? Well, Big Bopper, she said, and Big Bopper I did, and I can never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for some pot stuff. What kind of pot stuff, said I? Well, Slammer, she said.
And Slammer I did.
And I can never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in an department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for some bread. What kind of bread, said I? Well, pumpernickel, she said. Pumpernickel I did, and I can never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in with a goose. What kind of goose, said I? Well, gander, she said. Gander I did, and I could never talk to her about geese. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in from Mike's friend from Growing Pains. What kind of Mike's friend from Growing Pains, said I? Well, oh, she said, I can never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for the song with a little help from my friend. I said, what song with a little help from my friend? I said, well, Joe Cocker, she said, Joe Cocker I did, and I can never go back anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a greeting card. What kind of greeting card, said I? Well, Father, she said. Father, I did. I can never go back. That's my kid. I still work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a manhole cover. What kind of manhole cover, said I? Well, sewer, she said. And sewer I did, and now I know I'm not gonna see that kid. I still work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I can never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for a fulcrum. What kind of fulcrum, said I? Well, Heaver, she said, but I already did, and now I'll never go back there again. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I could never go back anymore. A man and his wife came in for the using of stimulated emission of radiation by excited atoms to amplify or generate coherent monochromatic electromagnetic radiation in the microwave range. What kind of device using the stimulated emission of radiation by excited atoms to amplify or generate coherent monochromatic electromagnetic